Imagine this. You're sitting at your kitchen table, sipping your morning coffee, scrolling through your phone, when suddenly the floor starts to shake, cup rattling, picture frames wobbling, your cat is hiding under the couch, panic, absolutely normal. But here's the thing. What if I told you that in the next 10 minutes you could learn simple life-saving moves, stick figure style, that make surviving an earthquake indoors feel actually doable? I'm your friendly guide today, and we're going to turn chaos into calm, fear into action. Yes, earthquakes can be terrifying, but surviving one, that's something you can totally prepare for, and yes, even with a stick figure guide. Before we jump into the moves, let's clear one thing up. You don't have to be an Olympic gymnast or have a superhero level reflex to survive an earthquake indoors. So why do so many people freak out? Well, most of us imagine scenes from movies: glass shattering, furniture flying, ceilings collapsing, scary, right? But here's the secret. Survival is less about dodging flying objects and more about simple, practical positioning and movement. Think of it as a chess game, with gravity as your opponent. Step one is understanding your environment. And don't worry, we'll break it down with stick figures so it's ridiculously easy to remember. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to hide, when to move, and what to avoid, and you won't need to memorize any long, boring manuals. All right, here's the roadmap. We're going to follow a three-step framework. It's simple, actionable, and yes, it's stick figure friendly. Step 1. Drop, cover, hold on. The golden rule of indoor safety. Step 2. Navigate your space smartly. Learn how to move safely without turning your living room into an obstacle course. Step 3. After the shaking stops, what to do next to protect yourself and your loved ones. Each step is packed with practical tips and little tricks you won't see in every safety pamphlet. And trust me, you're going to laugh at the stick figure demonstrations. It's like disaster preparedness meets cartoon therapy. Ever tried to hide under a table but ended up just hugging your coffee mug? Yeah, we'll fix that. Step 1, so drop cover. Hold on. Sounds easy, right? But let's break it down. Drop. Not just a gentle kneel. Think controlled collapse, like you're a dramatic stick figure landing in a superhero pose. Why? It lowers your center of gravity and reduces the risk of being thrown off your feet. Cover. Head and neck are your VIPs. Protect them. Any sturdy table works. Chairs work in a pinch. Even a couch cushion over your head is better than nothing. Hold on. Don't let go of your cover. If the table shakes, your stick figure's superpowers come into play. Grip the leg of the table or desk. Stability is your secret weapon. Quick question. Have you ever crouched under a table and felt oddly heroic? No? Well, stick figures get it. And you will too. Step 2 is all about your room, your apartment, your house. Basically, your indoor battlefield. The goal: move only when necessary. And if you do move, do it smartly. Here's a trick. Picture the safest path like a video game level. You want to avoid windows, hello flying glass, tall, unstable furniture, bookshelves are sneaky. Anything heavy that could topple, we're looking at you, potted plants. Instead, your stick figure guide suggests hug walls for balance, crawl if the shaking is strong. Always move slowly. Panicking equals tripping, which equals ouch. Imagine your cat as a tiny earthquake instructor. They move cautiously, they survive. Be more like the cat, less like a panicked human flailing for the exit. And yes, you'll laugh at these moves, but practice helps. Stick figures don't get injured. But real humans? They do. Congratulations, you survived the shaking. But now what do? Don't just celebrate and go back to your coffee like nothing happened. Here's the lowdown. Check yourself. First, any injuries, head bumps, sprains? Check your space. Are there hazards like broken glass, fallen furniture, or gas leaks? Plan your next move. Decide if it's safer to stay indoors or evacuate. Remember, aftershocks are sneaky little creatures. They love to surprise you. Quick tip. Keep a small emergency kit accessible. Stick figure tip. Imagine a tiny backpack with essentials: Water, flashlight, phone charger, and maybe a cookie for morale. And a funny but true thought, if your stick figure can survive earthquakes, so can you. With a little preparation, a lot of calm, and maybe a sense of humor. Before we wrap up, let's sprinkle in some bonus tips that make indoor earthquake survival way easier. Furniture anchoring. Imagine your bookshelves as loyal stick figure allies. Secure them to the wall and they'll protect you instead of crushing you. Emergency exits. Identify 2 ways out of every room. Yes, even if one is just a dramatic leap over the couch. Drop cover, hold on drill. Practice at least once a month. You'll laugh, but muscle memory is your best friend when the floor starts to move. Stick figures make it fun, but the lessons are real. And here's the kicker. By visualizing yourself as a calm, prepared stick figure, your brain is already practicing survival mode without the panic. So let's recap our 3-step indoor earthquake survival framework. Drop, cover, and hold on. Navigate your space smartly. Take post-shake actions seriously. Add in the bonus tips. Imagine yourself as a stick figure superhero. And suddenly, earthquakes feel less like a life-or-death panic and more like a challenge you can face, calmly and safely. Remember, earthquakes are unpredictable, but panic is optional. You've got a plan, a stick figure guide, and now a little confidence that you can survive no matter what shakes your world. And hey, if nothing else, you'll have the coolest stick figure dance under a table in your living room that's life-saving and stylish. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, or at least a little entertaining, hit that like button, subscribe for more quirky survival guides, and share this with someone who could use a stick figure life lesson. Your coffee, your cat, and your floors will thank you.